Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more. Hello. Okay, I'm going to pause while I'm introducing the episode. Some more Stellaris Apocalypse in our Federation. No, Final Federation series, that one. So, we are adding to our star bases at long last and have been for a few episodes now. Also, let me go ahead and queue up that colony base upgrade. We need 5 pops, and it looks like the 5th is growing into position now. We have a few more buildings to put into place. And looks like I would rather have you have a visitor center going, my dear, so please work on that. We have some new colonies underway.
Research
and
concluded.
Soon we should have more core worlds. Okay, good. I'm really hoping for an additional core world tech. Nope, still not one. We are 1 over on our core worlds, which is slightly reducing our energy generation and influence gain. It's not slowing us down too much at the moment, so I'm rolling with it, but... oh man, yeah, the military academy is also gonna be really handy. It's good for unrest as well. Maybe go ahead and improve leader lifespan by 10 years, or go for the military academy. Let's do the leader lifespan one because it's not going to take particularly long. A little bit longer than the previous text I was researching, which is unfortunate. But I will do what I have to do. Meanwhile, where are our colony ships going? We don't have any colony ships on the way out right now. We have one being built at Alpha Centauri. Actually, no, it's not being built. That's colonizing Alpha Centauri. So we don't have any being built, and I have room to build one. So let's see, what's the next world that I want to colonize? We've got a 16-slot arid world here, and a 13-slot arid world there. This is going to be part of a new sector. So let's take Ustir. You know, one thing I just realized, how many slots does Abskyke have? I think Abskyke, it's a 15-slot world. I might... and then Cormagian is what? That's a 14-slot world. Well... there's an argument for going ahead and putting Cormagian in the sector, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I didn't want to, because I want, you know, that planet type in my territory, like in the core territory, but I think it's more important that we avoid the energy deficit that we were in, and the influence deficit as well. So with the same spirit in mind, let's go for Ustir. We're going to colonize using humans, I think, but other species can jump in at a time of their choosing. Not a great colony spot, but I'll go ahead and put you down there. We're okay on food, so... Alright, the 2 system has been added. Let me go ahead and move here, trying as rapidly as possible to get to the Fulaz system before anyone else does.
System survey concluded.
Who died? Admiral Roberto Aguirre. That's not good. Local political drama on Cormagian Prime has resulted in increased support among a small group of rebels opposed to our underlying ethics. Their increased support have enabled them to gain more power in the region and vote for their own causes with limited success. We stand divided. Alright, so we could suppress the opposition, but this would reduce happiness on Cormagian Prime. This would significantly reduce the number of pops that are militarists, so let's do that. I will take the happiness hit. I hate to do it, but don't want to be militarist. Let's play the political game, the diplomatic game, like we said we would, and take that.
Construction completed.
Take that away. All right, we're about to be able to add. Interesting. Human, we have observed your lack of technological progress with concern. At your current pace, we fear that you will never reach your true potential before you wipe yourselves out or are conquered by a more advanced species. In order to help you along, we will transfer a data cache of Zuifan's scientific knowledge. You will no doubt find its contents to be of invaluable worth to your empire. We graciously accept for 120 months, for 10 years, we get a very nice research boost because we helped them out in the previous episode. How about that? Was not expecting that. Fantastic. Let's build some mining stations there, please. A group of investigators have found a hidden factory on Trappist Tertius. All right, so we have the odd factory now, which does what again? I can't remember what the odd factory is, but I think it's really, really productive. Yeah, that's what it is. So we'll just let the colony take it at its own pace, and then build that starbase in Inust. And I believe we've finished building all of the additional stations around here that needed to be built. Yes, we have. So you can come back out here to the... Actually, no. I want you to come out this direction. Oh, we have some construction ships here. Okay, a couple of them. So you're building here. I want you to go there next. And then the Yukon, I want you to go there next. Done.
System survey concluded.
All right, we need to replace that admiral, don't we? Let's, ooh, nice. We have an admiral that's available right away. This is a Tumbator admiral. This is the subservient species of one of the other... Let's take a quick look at our contacts and you'll see what I mean. Well, maybe not. Let's look at just empires. There should be a subservient species somewhere. We need to find out where these guys came from. Maybe they're Holfir. No, not really. Maybe they are Holfir. Hang on. No, I think... What about... Are they with the Copenjaxi, maybe? No. Where does it show that there is a subservient species? Here. It's not showing one. Let's look at the species traits and see if it tells us there. The Tumbator. So they are on Holfos. It is. They're from the Holfir coalition. I don't know where it says that they have that species as their subservient. Or maybe they're not from Tumbator. Who knows? All right, so the Clea station is almost done upgrading to a starbase. The Cytine station is ready to just be expanded, and we have the minerals to do it. So what did I do to Hiram? I think I gave it... Yeah, that's right. And 2 anchorages. I think I'll do the same here to continue to improve that aspect of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And then what else? The Hiram station is still looking for some additional buildings. We could do... Again, this is right here. The defense grid supercomputer is probably a good idea. So is a target uplink. So let's go ahead and do the defense grids first. Nice to finally be building those up, I have to say. Yeah, physics lab is fine. We need the physics research. This is quite a research world on Toroville Prime, I have to say. We're expanding pretty rapidly. The pace of the game is changing at, I feel like, a fairly rapid interval. And then who just died? Governor Ingrid Chu. Okay, that was our core governor, who I thought died previously. So you're governing the Betrius sector. You do have the leader lifespan issue, so you're going to die soon-ish. Ooh, I can increase the unity output of our core territories by 10% with this governor and reduce unrest. And speed up shipyard. Ooh, I think we just found our governor. Haru Ishii, and he's also only 30. How fantastic is that? Better unity output. We're now 118 months away from our next policy.
Construction completed.
Oh, that's awesome. Holy crap. I love every second of that. Let me go ahead and add the communications jammer as well here. It's going to take a second for it to build. And then we need you to upgrade to a biolab. We have so many more colonies to add. How are we doing on that? We're building a colony ship on Earth to go out to Ustir, right?
Construction completed.
So we have additional colonies to add. We also have additional systems to add. Tell you what, go ahead and... No. You build that research station and mining station. And have we completed the mandate of the current ruler yet? No, we still need to build multiple research stations, so... Hang on. You're moving to Bruin Singularity, and you're moving up here to Astrakhan. I mean, that's going to be a good place to have the research stations for sure. All right, let's see. Barbin does need to go ahead and add a colony. We'll get that done. And there is the alien toy factory on there as well. Let's colonize. And we do have terraforming available to us, so I can start transforming some of these worlds once I have the energy credits for them. Especially once I have ecological adaptation, which will allow me to terraform them once they are inhabited. Earth is already building a colony ship. Let's go for Alpha Centauri. And we're going to plop you down right there on top of that energy. And what else are we doing? Yeah, we're headed for the Garia system. So that's the only other world I want to colonize right now, but we're going to start... We're going to have both of those colonized as part of a new sector. It's going to include these planets out here. And I do still hope for another core to be added soonish. We'll see. We're 1 month away from longer lifespans for leaders. How about that new core game? Please? Nope. Okay, fine. Let's add the alien zoo. That's just going to take 6 months. Lots of really, really quick social tech catching up on lost time. We also might be benefiting from a research agreement as well, which is nice. All right, so we have another core world in the form of Alpha Centauri Secundus. Let's clear these blockers immediately. And there's not a clear place to put... Oh boy. Yeah, let's do the Autoton Monument there, and we will suppress mineral collection, as much as I hate to do it, to build the growth clinic there. And elsewhere, it looks like we are okay. Alright, how are we doing over here? Alright, so you're building those research stations.
Construction completed.
You're going to be ready soon, so let's go ahead and get up there. We need to take Fulaz. All right, what do we got? Deep core mining is that? Nice. Okay, I need to add those as soon as I can. All right, cruiser build speed is probably a good idea. Flat cannons might be a better idea first, given that they're so quick. Also, autocannons would be done relatively soon, but that's going to be always at the bottom of the list. It won't necessarily give us another research option. I'll do it anyway. Let's take care of that just to have the additional weapon type. And now we have enough influence to go ahead and add a starbase to Ulm, so let's get that done. And we have a number of upgrades, yep, probably to our mining stations. I really wish there was a way, aside from mods, to do upgrade all, but right now there still is. Oh wow, holy crap. There still is not. This is, I forgot how much of a mineral production world this was. Can I replace this with, I guess, yeah, there's already the mineral processing plant on Gothra. Wow, that's just, I wasn't expecting that to be so massive in terms of mineral production, but that's really going to help a lot. I'm really glad to see that we have such strong mineral production on our core worlds now that those upgrades are going into place. Okay, Clea, you are absolutely ready for some stuff, but we don't quite have a ton of resources yet. Let me go ahead and add some defenses so that you're in good shape. And then we have this new technology, the Alien Zoo. Ecological adaptation, that's what I was talking about with terraforming colonized worlds. We could go for cheaper claims. We could go for a better biolab. I think I want to go for a better biolab, frankly. Military Academy is still tempting, but the better biolab going forward, I think, is really going to be the way to go. Right, building a couple of anchorages there. Fighters would also be good to have. That's what we're doing in Clea, because I really feel like Clea is going to be one of the places that gets attacked first. So it just seems like that's a good idea to have that ready to go. Let's add a gun battery and another missile battery, and in just a few days we can add a hangar bay.
Construction completed. Construction completed.
Clear a few tile blockers here.
System survey concluded.
Output's getting better and better with every second. We aren't putting out any more ships, though, and that is... Oh, you know what? There's a few things I need to do. I need to appoint a new leader for this admiral, and we do need to start looking into better leaders. Oh, we don't have enough energy to extend this deal.
Concluded.
All right, so I'm going to have to get that back. We can't afford to continue the Mutagon deal either. Autocannon's done. What can we do? Cruiser hull points plus 400. I kind of want to go for that next, but Mineral Processing Plant 2 would also be... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, we have battleships. Totally forgot. Defiant class. You know what? For the first battleship, I will take that as the name. Let's save it. And then let's maybe rearrange it a little bit. Do we want to have... What types of cruiser do we have? We have an artillery cruiser and a missile cruiser. So this is mostly a broadside carrier class ship. And I'm okay with a carrier class battlecruiser to start out. And then an artillery stern on the back. You know what? That's okay for a layout. Let's go ahead and, for the broadside, big railgun is okay. And then these two guns here on the outer rim, I like that. Can be lasers, and then the central medium weapon is also a railgun. That's fine with me. I've started paying more attention to where the slots specifically are on the ship. Let's make these beam weapons, actually. And then these scout wings actually need to be basic strike craft. Sentinel point defense. or flat cannon is the question. These have... The point defense has better average damage. Flak battery has better tracking. Let's do flak batteries. Just because it slightly reminds me of Battlestar and just makes me happy. Let's now go ahead and add these basic techs. This is not an artillery ship. This is definitely a line ship. So we're going to have an advanced line computer. And then afterburners, most likely. We've got afterburners on all of our other ships. Why not add them here? We've got a lot of energy right now for this ship. It's doing really quite well, given that we have the antimatter reactor in place already. I was careful about researching that in advance. So even, look how much extra power we have. That's insane that we have so much extra power. I mean, the next level weapons, it must be that we have just level 1 flak cannons here. That's got to be it. So there's our... Yes, I'm okay with overwriting it. There's that. Let me go ahead and do a new design. We're going to do one more type of battleship to start out. And rather than have it be a hangar, let's have it be focused more on just the big guns. Sheer artillery to really threaten the enemy forces. And do I stick with afterburners? Or maybe go with auxiliary fire control? I don't know. I like the idea of the faster ships for now. We might change that later, but it's just an interesting approach to try, so I will try it. Let's go ahead and do that. Now these large weapons might make things a little different. So we can put a railgun up front. We could do actually a couple of big railguns on the front. And then a railgun there. And then a couple of X-ray lasers on the side there. And maybe on the back. So, lasers in the back. Railgun business in the front. So let's go ahead and set this to auto upgrade. This is the Endeavor class. I like that too. Waterloo class. I really like that idea. Hood class. There's a Star Trek reference if I've heard one. Lionheart class. I like that. That's perfect. All right, so Lionheart. I noticed that it seems to be generating different types of names for different ships, which I like. I don't know if it's done that before, if I just never noticed. But that's pretty cool. All right, so the first fleet. We need a new admiral. And we didn't select one yet, but we will have that opportunity pretty soon. Let's go ahead and jump into the first fleet, and we need to add our first battleships to it. So what do we have? We have 8 cruisers, 14 destroyers, and 20 corvettes. So let's add a Defiant class and a Lionheart class battleship. Oh, I guess that's its cap, actually. It can only add 1. So I will start with the carrier class. I feel like that's the best idea. Once we have a little bit better command limit, we can improve to have a couple of battleships, maybe 3 battleships, and then a more even number of cruisers, like 10. And we'll grow this fleet to a nice round size, and then maybe think about expanding the second fleet, like we've been talking about in the comments. So, let's see, Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll stick with that. First fleet is in need of an admiral, but we need to wait about 10 days. Okay. And it was you that I wanted to recruit. Nibos Beamsend. That's right. I got sidetracked because I was looking for their owner race. Now that I know who it is, I feel slightly more at peace. Alright, we're building a bunch of mine upgrades. Do we already have the core building set up here? Yes, we do. So we'll give you a farm. We do not have all of the core mines upgraded there, but we will now. And then Upskyke has 1 upgrade that needs to be done, but we need to wait a month, and then we'll get that taken care of. Pirates sighted from Banago, big surprise. So they're going to jump into Mublar, and Mublar is built up. So let's see what these guys can do against a built up. Ooh, interesting. Governor Haru Ishii. Really? He's going to live for 25 years longer now. That could not have gone better. We have an amazing governor that's really going to help us a lot in our core sector system, and he's going to live a long frickin' time. All right, we also, I think, have enough to go ahead and... Not quite, but we're getting close. Our starbase cap has gone up to 15 on its own, just as a result of population growth.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
Okay, so let's see how the spaceport does against this fleet. Speed 1. Pretty impressive, reducing their combat strength a little bit at a time here.
System survey concluded.
Oh, this makes me so happy. So the armor on this thing is almost gone. That's a little bit problematic, but I feel like the big ships are in trouble, and the missiles are doing a good job. Once we have defense platforms built here, this station will be just fine on its own, especially once we upgrade it to a star fortress, which for some reason we haven't done yet. Yeah, this station's going to be okay. It's already eliminating the fleet, so the pirates are no longer going to be a threat over here. We're going to have to deal with the station, but that's wonderful. Holy crap. All right, up Skykeep Prime, let's go ahead and do that upgrade. And then also... You're still needing a few upgrades. Clea. Okay, awesome. Now I can go ahead and build a starbase in Fula, so let's get that taken care of. And then down here, I can't quite add that system yet. I think I want to add Astrakion first. And we do have some colony ships that should be on their way. Yep, there's one. There's two. We'll have more soon. Going to be interesting to see if these guys... They haven't made any claims yet, so they might just have a casus belli against us. Oh, we need to close our borders to them. Absolutely, confirm. And we need to declare a rivalry to get some influence, most likely. I don't think we have been declared a rival yet. So we can do the containment casus belli against them. All right, fleet combat stats. Yeah, we definitely beat that fleet. That was amazing to watch. We'll need to upgrade that to a star fortress for sure, though, because we need to do better. Right now, it's just a
construction completed.
It's just a basic. What is it? Star base? Is that what they're called? It's a star hold. We have one more upgrade to give it. We still have some additional worlds to colonize here. If I could be a little creative about my sector layout, let's see. What should be the first? Gequietum should be the first. Let's colonize with humans from Alpha Centauri. And we'll send you right there. And then Sayakaro, I think, was the second one. Yep, Sayakaro. Oh, wait, no, Dengal. Nope, that's going to be the last one. So let's colonize here from Earth. Land there. Done. And go back up to speed 3 because we don't have to worry as much about...
Construction completed. Construction completed.
Those pirates anymore.
Construction completed.
Good. So we just finished xenobiology, and now we can research a fleet command limit improvement, which is probably a good idea. Edict cost minus 15% is also a really good idea. Cyto Revitalization Center, also a really good idea for additional population growth. Let's do that because we can add that on all of our colonies, particularly the new ones, and really benefit from that. Like insanely.
Survey concluded.
You need to have... You know what? You need an energy grid, don't you? Let's go ahead and throw one down here. It's going to suppress some minerals, but I'm okay with that. And we'll just... let's do a mineral processing plant there to kind of make up for it. Oh, better biolabs. Hang on.
Construction completed.
Looks like that's all of them that I have to upgrade, but that's still a good start. All right, so we had Gequietum being colonized and Sayakaro, and then we had the Sao planet next. We're going to have to be pretty creative with sectors to balance this out, but we do want to go ahead and get this done. So colonize from Weemall. And let's throw you down right there. Not really a lot of great spots to choose from, unfortunately. No reports of any problems have been issued from the odd factory on Trappist Tertius. It seems like the colony will maintain the projected production estimates. Good. Okay, so in order to do this well, also there's the Dangal system, which I'll hold out on, but I think I know what I'm going to do here. Sector-wise.
Construction completed.
Let's go down to the Betrius sector. I'm going to go a little crazy here. Ooh, actually, wait, this is going to be challenging. All right, if we add... I could give up Gothra, and it would work a little bit better. Yeah, let me give up Gothra. That way we'll actually get an additional core. It depends on how you look at it, I suppose. And I think I'm just going to add all of this to Betria. Why not? So a slightly larger sector, but it's manageable. And definitely Trappist will stay as a core territory. And that actually, that allows Seikaro to be our new core that I was talking about, which I think will work. And that's all of the new territory. So I can go ahead and keep a colony on Dangal as well. Let's colonize here from Trappist Prime. Well, let's not. How about from Gothra? Oh, there's a habitability modification here. That's a shame. I'll go for these guys, unless we have a better option, which I might. Let's see if there's, on one of my core worlds, if there's a race that has better habitability. Yeah, see, you guys, you're wasteful, so I'd have to modify you at some point. But let's put you in position and let you colonize here. Put some of our new species to work colonizing for us. And I believe we also have the Fula system now. Yes, we do. Mining stations, research stations, mining station, mining station. Excellent. And we should be fairly close to completing the mandate as well. We're halfway there.
Concluded.
But we are getting there.
System survey concluded.
Need to end this episode in just a second. Let's get a starbase going in Ashturkion. I guess that's how you pronounce that. And that's going to be our last colony world in this area we're going to lock down, but we still have to lock down the whole area. Oh, we got a trade deal from the free Convosan, but I missed it. What did they offer? Let's see what they think of us now. We've been letting the game run for a bit, so they have a much better opinion of us.
Construction completed.
Let's also check on the Hulfir now that we're butting up against them a little bit more. Still negative 38, and maybe border friction is going to start playing more of a role in that, unfortunately. Let's check on you guys. Their opinion of us has actually gone down a little bit. XT49. Their fleet power is now superior compared to ours. That's not good. So how close are we to... Yeah, we're going to need to research additional...
War
What's it called?
Been declared.
All right, the Andagon Tribe declared war on the Vivisandia Order. We're going to need to look up additional command limit as soon as we can manage it. Torville Prime needs an upgrade. Specifically for their...
survey concluded.
Oh, they actually can't upgrade anything at the moment, even though it looks like they can. Jerks. Oh, no, they need to build something. That's what it's telling me, and of course they do. So, let's see. I do want to have a visitor center here. We haven't built visitor centers on all of our core worlds, so I'll probably need to go in and make sure those are there. Tell you what, before I end this episode, let's have a quick look at that. I'm just clicking replace because it could be handy. We do have a visitor center here, but I don't have a mineral processing plant, and this is a fairly productive mineral world. Wouldn't help too much to boost that by 10%, though, so maybe hold off on that. Alpha Centauri does not have an energy grid, and it's not that productive of a... But the thing is, the energy grid will eventually provide unity. That's something I also have to think about. There is a visitor center here. Right there. Do I want that unity? Maybe replace one of the... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're good on food production, so I'll replace that. Alpha Centauri Secundus is still growing, and we don't have anything to add here, so we'll leave that be for now. Sirius Prime doesn't really have good resource output to speak of. They will be a little bit better once they're finished with the next mine, but still not enough to replace anything that I'm seeing here. I actually don't want to replace anything. Maybe this mine. They've already got a visitor center. I think I'm going to leave this planet as it is. But again, maybe I'll go for the No, let's do the energy grid because I want some of my core planets to have those buildings. All right, visitor center's built here. Trappist Tertius does not have a visitor center yet. You don't have the option, or maybe they do. Yes, they do. Already built one, that's right. Trappist Prime is good. They've got one. Just making absolutely sure that everything has been built that could be useful to me. Now, you're actually putting out a decent amount of energy. So if I were to replace a food tile on this planet, or do we already have an energy nexus here? We do. Perfect. All right, we're still growing there. Sudair Prime is putting out a lot of minerals. This would be a world where I would strongly consider throwing down a mineral processing plant in place of like a food tile. Let's do that there. And Toroville Prime still upgrading. Upskyki Prime. I just need to check and make sure that the visitor center is in place. And it is. Do I need an energy grid? See, that again, it's going to be a Unity producer at some point. And that is definitely worth focusing on. Let's go ahead and put one there. Because this isn't a very productive energy world, given that it is a Betharian plant. There is, or given that it has a Betharian plant. I'm actually surprised that its output is only, I guess because of the buildings we have on the planet, it's seems lower, but it'll get better, I think.
Construction completed.
As per Chancellor Anzu's mandate, additional research stations have been constructed. So we are going from, let's see.
Construction completed.
Okay, so we lost just a few months there with that. And let me very quickly, before I end this episode, I want to do one more thing. One more thing. Because we have enough energy to recruit a new leader. And we're going to need a new leader for something very soon. So the Toroville system is going to stay as a core world. Upskyki, I think I will go ahead and turn into... This is going to be the Upskyki sector. We're going to take away that as a core planet and start turning this into a sector out here. So this is going to be the Upskyki sector, and we will give it a fresh governor, and we'll even give it, well, it doesn't really need resources to start out. It's doing okay. So let's go ahead and just convert. We do want cheaper buildings here. That sounds like a really good idea, and better build speed. So we'll go ahead and let Onagon Sailmaker be our governor. And on that note, I believe I'm done. Let me see if there's anything else I can do out here with my construction ships, any orders that I can give before I finish up. All right, we finished in Hodronis. I probably need to get the hell out. You're done here. That's good news. Why don't you build those research stations as a start? And then I need you to come up here and build that mining station. You will eventually need to build a station there, an actual research station, and so will you. So we're going to keep locking down that territory in the next episode, and we might even get it done in the next episode. We'll have to see. But I need to stop this recording here so that I can upload the one that I recorded a second ago to YouTube so it's available to view in like an hour. And we don't have another episode that's like 6 hours late like the previous episode was before that one, 2 episodes ago from this one, because I scheduled it for 4 p.m. but on the next day, and that was really, really annoying when I discovered it 6 hours after the fact, because I was like, hey, why don't I have any comments on the new episode? That's weird. Oh, that's because it's not viewable yet. Sorry about that. But anyway, I will stop this one here. And the next one, we are going to continue filling out this territory as much as we can, and this territory. And I really think we're going to be at that point where we kind of have our initial territory. We might expand a little farther out this way because it looks like there's some good kind of blockers in place that are preventing these empires from expanding here. So there might be something to say for taking some of this. And that would actually help us flank the XT49 eliminators a little bit and defeat them more easily in a future war. But right now, they are equivalent to us. And until my naval capacity, my command limit specifically as well, is higher, we're going to be in a little bit of a pickle keeping our fleet strong enough to dissuade them from attacking. We don't quite have enough to reinforce the fleet at the moment because we haven't been focusing on that. But some more colony ships on the way. Lots to do. 35-minute episode. I need to shut up. I'm having too much fun. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes. Oh, hey, we still need to kill those pirates. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. And I will... Wait a minute. I thought I changed that. Did I not? Did I not? Let's change that real quick. we won't get as much of a growth bonus for a bit, but we need that to be at 1,000. I really thought I changed that. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.